Hello and good day. We're here with Miguel Angel, the author of a fantastic book, his experience in New York, and his experience as an immigrant coming from Mexico. It's very interesting. Hola, Miguel.
Hi, how are you?
Good, good. Miguel, what is the reason for writing this book? And can you tell us a little bit about this book?
Yeah, so, well, before I come, it's important to say that this book is talking about my experience like immigrant. I have New York, exactly 1006 and 6 and 8.
Yes.
Yeah, the principal reason I have respect to write this book it's to show different person in general and specific immigrants, Mexican immigrants, they have intention to go to United States or New York, have an idea what's the problems, what's the things maybe they can find. Despite all those things, important is to say you can do whatever you want, but take determinate preventions.
Okay, great. And why did you choose this title?
Well, yeah, the title is, this is uh, Phoenix emerge from a big apple. It's talking about the spirituality and psíquica phenomena, right? So this title it's I choose because I have difficult life there, United States, in New York specifically. Um, Despite all this thing, later I emerged from the problems and I got rewards, specific reward like spirituality, like friends, like good life, like money of course, and that's because that's the cause I chose this title.
Okay,
You know?
that's good. That's very interesting. And thank you, Miguel. Do you recommend Mexicans to work in the United States?
Else, great question. So now, we have a specific situation, bad situation for the pandemic. So I think maybe later, maybe, maybe my recommendation is prepare, prepare, uh, respect the work, respect you can find, and the question is what exactly I can do for preparing. Maybe you ask or they ask me. So I think it's in your heart, in your mind, have an idea, the things you can find, and mentalize.
Right.
Mentalize. I think it's the necessary things we
Right.
can do, or
Okay.
the people can do.
Okay. And did you have a special experience that you wrote in this book, Miguel?
Well, I think I had a lot, but one special is, for example, when I was all time working with African guys, specific Senegal guys. So look, this is what's my pants I used. I think I love this thing because it represents.
It seems very thick.
Yeah.
It's very strong.
Yeah, sure.
They're
It's
very
support.
durable.
Yeah, I support the cold. I support a lot of things with this pants, and I love this because it symbolizes now my effort
Mhm.
to rework in this city, New York, and in this country, United States.
That's great. And the work experience that you have over there, written in this
Well,
book?
I think it was when I had the necessity leave my room, my apartment, to go to wait for the day on the street, because it was necessary to rest in my spirit, to be tranquil. I think maybe it was the more difficult experience I had.
Really?
Yeah, it was hard, but anyway, any person can do that too.
Absolutely, absolutely. And what advice do you have for an immigrant that's going to the U.S.?
What is the what?
What advice do you have for an immigrant going
Oh yeah,
to the U.S. for the first time?
yeah. It's difficult to give one advice, but that's what I do really in this book, is to say the person what you're looking for, the reason, the first thing is in your heart. Consult, check your spirit. What really you want?
Okay.
You want money? You want tranquility? You want calm in your spirit? What exactly you want?
Right.
This is the first question you need to understand, to check, because maybe the answer is not over there. Maybe the answer is inside you.
Right.
As I think is the first advice I can share.
And I completely understand, Miguel. Especially with my experience in the United States, it's really not easy. And that's really what interested us a lot, and interested me a lot in reading this book. A lot of people think that when they go to the U.S. they will get rich. How is life typically for an immigrant economically in the U.S.?
Yeah. Okay. Can you repeat? Because
yeah,
it's a little
absolutely.
nice.
Yeah, a lot of people think that they will go to the U.S.
Yeah.
and get rich.
Yeah.
And for many, that's not the case. And for some, that is the case.
Yeah.
But how is life typically for an immigrant in the U.S. economically? Do they struggle economically when they go to the U.S.?
Mm-hmm.
Or do they have their dreams come true right away? Because a lot of people think that going to the U.S. they're gonna get rich really fast.
Yeah.
And it's really hard. It's
Yeah.
really hard.
No.
So I think it's something for people to consider when they go to the U.S.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a challenge in Mexico. We say, oh come on, let's go United States. You can obtain a lot of money. No problem. It's the American dream.
Right.
But really, when you be there, you see the reality. The reality is hard,
It is hard.
because sometimes you don't have work. You're looking for essential to live. It's obtain job, and you don't find.
Right.
And that's the question you said when you be there. Oh come on, I will be there in my country because I'm suffering here.
Right.
This is what I'm. And first, and certain times I thought respect myself, but the time go over, the time walk, and start to be better. In my case, but I think, on special, the years I have, 2008, it was really hard to obtain a work, to
Yeah.
obtain a job.
Right.
I don't know now. I think it's more complicated things. So I think maybe in other time, in other epoch, it was really the American dream. Maybe what's very easy, you can obtain a job, you can, without a lot of problems, to
Pay your bills, pay your
Yeah.
rent, your food.
yeah, we are the access easy, etc., etc. But now
It's hard.
it's hard in different aspects.
Yeah.
the payment, it's a lot of money to go over there.
It is.
Yeah.
And why, Miguel, is it important for people to read this book?
Yeah. Well, actually, it's for three things. The first thing is they can find the reflect of a human person. Like really I am suffering, shared person, maybe very human person, but on spite all those things, a person that believes in God and use their psíquica phenomenon to go to the walls.
Right.
Yeah, and the second is they can obtain a reflection special what really they want to do in life.
Okay.
And the second is they have a kind of spirit, kind of God. They can find God inside of the person. Like I'm talking about spirituality. They can see inside of them.
Right.
Because I'm talking a lot of things respect the human spirituality.
That's nice. It's very nice. And it seems very interesting.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
And one last message you would like to share with us, Miguel?
Yeah. First thing, I feel grateful with United States because I understood and I understand long time ago they were neighborhood country and I feel now like my house. I'm grateful because I reward what really I want to do.
Good.
When I went there, I feel okay, and I'm going to say the American person and Mexican person and all the world, you can obtain whatever you want when you look up in your heart.
That's very nice, Miguel.
Okay.
That's very nice. And yes, my experience too in the US has also been very interesting, and I'm sure all of us have a different experience and it shapes us in a different way. And at the end of the day, hopefully it can help us push forward and go for that dream. Although it's just not going to be easy in the beginning, it's going to be very hard, very difficult. But if you can make it there, you can make it anywhere. Thank you, Miguel. Don't forget to give us a like on
Sure.
on
And you
YouTube.
can write on my, you can write me whatever you want to know, or maybe you want to buy my book. Of course, welcome. Don't forget to give like.
Have a nice day. Goodbye.
Nice day.